Alright, con. Con. Shalom Akims. So Brother Banwar, come out here another one. To the spirit power of Yahawashi. First and foremost, before we get into anything, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His Son. Alright. Yahawashi, alright. The double honor cells and apostles over there, great millstone, man. Alright. We'll rule on the time of this truth and a sincere citation. Alright. Unto the brethren out there pushing this word through truth and sincerity. Alright, it's in life freedom to do so. Alright. Alright. And today, man, through the spirit, man, we're gonna touch upon World War III, okay, with all this this news going on, okay, with the tariffs and all that, which is all prophecy, okay. Yeah, man, that's all prophecy anyways, all right? The tariffs and all that, it's all prophecy, all right? So getting into that, let's go. But getting into that, man, with the tariffs and stuff, all that's prophecy, man, okay? All right, all that is the escalation of war, okay? And it's the spirit because I've actually referenced it through the spirit before, okay? Just like the brothers as well, all right? So, let me go start in Isaiah 13. But yeah, man, referencing before, man, through the spirit. All right, I don't know, the lighting's kind of iffy, but we'll do the first part like this. Yeah, man, okay. But yeah, man, we've referenced it before, okay. Wars usually start off with economics, man. Trying to bankrupt other countries, steal resources, That's how usually wars start, and that's what's going on right now, okay? That's what's going on right now, man, your spirit, okay? So with that all going on, okay, we can obviously estimate that World War III is very close, okay? And I believe, I don't know if it was not last night, 2 days ago, China announced that they're putting, I think it was $2.6 billion worth of tariffs on Canada, okay? And then obviously you have Mexico, America, and Canada beefing with each other, okay, over the tariffs, okay? So tariffs is basically just taxes, okay? If you guys were listening to Trump by any chance, okay, he was basically going over it, okay? He's basically putting your country first, okay? All right? Trump says, right, his words, that he's trying to put America first and make themselves more self-sufficient, okay? But it's too late for that. America can't be self-sufficient no more, okay? And the reason being is that, even if they wanted to go that route, man, okay, they're gonna make a lot of enemies in the process, okay? The way all these things are set up, the system, okay, how people get their goods and all this stuff, okay? So the way how everything is set up, man, hey, man, it's only, the next thing only logically to happen is war, okay? That's the only thing logical that's about to happen, is war, okay, simply put, okay? These nations have been doing this for a long time, and apparently, I was doing a little bit of research, Canada has been putting tariffs on America, okay? All right, they've been putting tariffs on America, like taxing goods. You have chicken. Again, I said in the video, you have chicken, you have beef, you have electronic devices, car, like there's a whole bunch of stuff, man. Okay, but enough rambling, man. We're gonna jump right into this. Okay. All right, so this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Verse 2. Lift up the banner upon the high mountain, exalt thy voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles, okay? Which is what all these nations are doing, man, okay? All these nations are figuring out, let's try and get it to their country, all this stuff, man. This is all what you guys see on the front line, okay? This is what you guys see on the front line. You see, what is it called, ships going into other seas. You see people going, or not people, but soldiers going in border to border, okay? So this is the beginning of war, okay? And what they'll do is they'll sit there and wait. They're waiting for the call, okay? All right, you see a lot of these nations, you know, they're training with other nations, okay? So, man, yo, it's about to go down, man, okay? Right? It says, verse 3, I command my sanctified ones. I have also called the mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highestness. Verse 4, the noise of the multitude in the mountains like a great people. So there you go, like a great people. What does that sound like? That sounds like armies, guys, okay? So even if you go on Google right now, you will see China invading Taiwan. You'll see, again, like Russia. We've already talked about this, right? Russia and Ukraine, okay? Then you have America in the mix. America sending resources to the smaller nations like Taiwan and the Ukraine, okay? They're setting up bases in those places. Like, these are the tactics that these nations are using, okay? So this is why we say the next step is war, okay? The next step is war, okay? Like a great people, guys. A tumultuous noise. Don't you know when armies are gathered, they make noise? They're moving equipment. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of murmuring. There's a lot of chanting, okay? You hear jets flying around. You hear machinery being set up. That's what's going on currently. They're literally preparing for war, okay? Right? They have submarines. They have ships at seas. They're warships as well, okay? Right? They can shoot missiles off that. They can, you know, they can shoot everything off that ship. They can shoot a nuke off a damn ship if they wanted to, okay? So that's why they have these things being set up, okay? All nations, man, okay? All nations. You have, I think Russia was over there in Mexico training, okay? Or whatever the hell. I don't know if it was Russia or America. I'm probably getting confused. But you see, there's just too much going on. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, okay? But that's what you have going on, man. These are the beginning stages of war, okay? Right? What are the beginning stages of war? You have countries trying to bankrupt one another. You have countries trying to invade one another, okay? You have countries preparing, okay? Not only preparing, but using their tax dollars all to war, ammunition, missiles, all these things, right? So this is the beginning, right? Like a tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nations gathered together. Why would the nations gather together other than for war, okay? The only reason these nations are gathering together is because of war, okay? That's the only reason why. They're not gathering together to talk anymore. There's no more World Congress meetings. Leaders meet one-on-one now, guys. There's no more big world meetings no more. When was the last time you heard of a big world meeting? That doesn't happen anymore, okay? Those days are done, okay? Nowadays, you have one or two leaders meet at the same time, and then they make agreements. What are they making agreements on, okay? How to disperse and import resources, okay? And they talk about in case of events like war or politics, okay? Right? Or if I go to war, will you help me? Will you send money to my country to help me? Will you send soldiers? These are what these nations are talking about, guys. There's nothing else to talk about. It's either resources or war, okay? That's all they're talking about. This is why world nation meetings, they don't happen no more. You have Brazil, Russia, India, China, Korea, South Korea, America, okay? Now you're hearing about Trump talking about dismantling the European Union. He wants to dismantle. It's already over. It's too late. Even if you were to dismantle it, all these nations are going to gang up on America, right? They're going to gang up on America. Then you have Russia talking about basically Russia's plan is that America lose all its allies, then they will go after America, okay? Because right now Russia can't really afford, like a lot of these nations can't afford war, okay? Because that war will go on for years, guys. I hope you guys know this, okay? Wars, beef, grudges, they go on for years. It's not just one person against one person. It's country against country, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So this is why the beef be prolonging, man. Okay, it be prolonging, right? So it says, gather together, the Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. Verse 5, they come from a far country. Boom, okay? Just like how a lot of these nations, you guys don't know, they don't report about it, but a lot of these nations are moving into the Middle East. They're setting up bases, they're setting up shops, okay? Well, I mean shop, they're living there, literally. They're not only just setting up a base and just come and go, no, they're literally living there. They're waiting, I'm telling you guys, they're waiting on that signal. They're waiting on that call. All right, it's go time, boom. Just like we talked about, all right, boom. Now the president's calling their generals, okay? So you guys have to pay attention, man. This is why the Lord said there'll be rumors of wars. These are all the rumors of wars. Every time they're talking about invading a country, every time they're talking about sending troops over here, every time they talk about testing missiles and all this stuff. These are tactics of war. They're trying to intimidate their opposition. Okay, this is not for nothing, man. Okay, and you see these tariffs, man. This is only the beginning. These tariffs are only the beginning, guys. Okay, because these are the beginning stages of war. I told you guys, the beginning stages of war is bankrupting economies. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to drain your pockets. They want to tax you to death, right? After they tax you to death, okay, they're gonna see where your finances are at. How's your economy doing? That's all they're doing, guys. That's all they're doing. They're not doing nothing else but trying to bankrupt each other. Then they want to send troops to the border or a country just over, you know, and they wait it out. Okay. It says, verse 5, they come from a far country, even from the end of heaven. Okay, the end of heaven is the earth, because the earth is known as a heaven. Okay, so they're gonna come from one country, meaning China. Okay, they're gonna come from China. Then they're gonna come from Brazil or Mexico. Okay, right. And then you have America against the Middle East. Like, this is what's gonna happen. They're all gonna come from a far country, and they're gonna gather in one place. And we already know where that one place is. Okay, the end all be all of World War III is going to be in the Middle East, guys, where everything started. Okay, where everything started. Everything started in the Middle East, guys. Okay, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, right.